Alright everybody, and welcome back to the Goodie Pantry. So today we're going to be making pizza. And this is a really easy pizza that I'm going to show you how to do. It only takes one proof. It doesn't take long, it takes about 5 minutes of prep work. And it's so simple to do, but it tastes really good. There's your ingredients on the screen. Don't forget like and subscribe. Here we go. So here's our ingredients. I've got flour, I've got water, I've got olive oil, I've got yeast, I've got my pomodoro sauce, I've got pepperoni, and I've got some grated mozzarella and cheddar. So I'm going to do the standing mixer. If you're doing it by hand, by all means do, just follow the same steps but by hand. So I'm going to start off with the flour first. Now this is a 00 flour. This one is the one that works best for pizza. If you can't get a 00 flour, there is other strong flours out there. Just make sure they've got a high protein content in them. Anything above 12.5 is a good protein content for pizza flour. So in there I added my salt, and then I give it a quick mix, and then the yeast, and I give that another quick mix. So now I've set the mixer away, and I've added my oil to my water, and I'm just going to very gradually add this in. Even though I'm very set and I know this is going to do it, I always add it bit by bit, just in case, because with pizza dough, you don't want the same type of dough that you would for a bread loaf. You're wanting a very stiff dough, more elasticated dough. So you'll see why in a minute, because I'm just adding it literally drop by drop. So just do what I'm doing here, keep adding it bit by bit. And once you've got all the water and oil incorporated, you'll see it'll look like this. And at this point where it's just about to form that pizza ball. So now you're going to set your timer, and you want to knead this, but only for 5 minutes. Again, we're making pizza, we're not making a bread loaf, so it's a little different. So after 5 minutes, this is what it looks like. So we're going to take this out and put it to one side. Now this is still going to be elasticated, it's still going to work well, but this is why I do it, because with a pizza you want like a chewy crust. You don't want like a loaf of bread. So there's our pizza ball ready. So I'm just going to put this back into a ball. Then I'm going to stick it in a bowl, and I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to put it in a warm place for 1 hour. I've got a proven setting on my oven, so I'm going to use that, but if you don't, just stick it in your oven with the light on. That'll do the same job, or as we're now in summer, it's probably warm enough just in your house in general. So let that brew for 1 hour. And then after the hour, it'll look like this. Now you see that's really risen up well. So now we're going to move on to the next stage, and we're going to start assembling our pizza. So what we want to do now is you want to give your surface a very good coating of flour. And then we're going to get our dough rolled out. Now if you've done this before, or if you want to try it by hand, you can. If you hold the outsides and just keep moving around the circle, the pizza will form like you see. But I know it's a bit tricky for people to do it, so you literally can just do this with a rolling pin. So when you get your pizza dough out, just knock all the air out of it with your fingers like I just did. And then take your rolling pin, and you just want to start rolling it out. Now don't worry at this point what the shape's like you're going to want to keep it somewhat circular. But it doesn't have to be perfect, because you're going to be shaping it around your pizza tray. Now you'll see here the difference with this dough to my other doughs, because as I pick it up, you can see just how manageable it is. It's almost the same like feel as pastry consistency. So here I've got my pizza tray. Now this is just a regular pizza tray which I've lightly greased. So now I'm transferring the dough, and you'll see here what I'm doing. I'm just going to basically shape it around, and then we're going to trim off any of the excess what's hanging over. Now with this, once we trim that excess off and we start building our pizza, what's going to happen is the edges, or where your crust's going to be, that's going to start proving again just while you're creating your pizza. So this is why you don't really have to worry about, at least for this recipe, for a second proof. So I've got that pizza base ready, so now I'm going to go in with our sauce. So this is the pomodoro sauce I use for my lasagna. If you want to make your own pomodoro sauce, and there's multiple uses for it, check out my lasagna video and you'll get the recipe for it. But if you don't want to use pomodoro sauce or you haven't got time, just use passata and a few mixed herbs and just do the exact same thing. So the sauce is now on, so now I'm going on with the cheese. Like I say, this is a mix of mozzarella and cheddar. I do like this mix, I think it works really well for pizza. But if you want to use just one or the other or something else, by all means use whichever one you want. So once you go down there, spread it out nice and even. And now I'm going in with the pepperoni. Now again, this is personal choice. If you want to use a different topping, go for it. If you just want to have a margarita, that'll work as well. If you're going for just a margarita though, I would maybe say add a bit more cheese. But you go with whichever one you want to go with. So there's all my pepperonis on now. So this is going into my oven. I've got an electric oven, so this is going into 230 Celsius or conventional 250. 450 Fahrenheit or gas mark 8. And after 8 minutes, that's what it looks like. Now pizza doesn't take long to cook when you make it from scratch. So this is why it takes. So that's 8 minutes, and then look at that pizza. You see how the crust rose up as well. So I'm just decorating mine with a little bit of rocket because I like the taste. And that's how I served it up. Alright, thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. You see, like homemade pizza actually doesn't take that much effort. It's just a little time consuming for the proof, but give it a go. Let me know in the comments how you turned out for you. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see me make. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.